The NFL season's about ready to start, and we're going to be here to give our predictions versus ChatGPT.
Turn that off. It's time for No Pad Sports Talk. Stay tuned as two brothers bring you the latest from your Michigan teams and beyond in hockey, baseball, football, and more. Let's get started. Here are your hosts, JD and Steve.
Well, welcome to the show. It is still Labor Day Monday. We are looking to do our NFL prediction show. See if we can be better than AI, ChatGPT.
Yep, absolutely. So, we went in, we got our week one predictions as far as our teams that we're going to be selecting. And we're going to go down Lions record, NFL MVP, our Super Bowl prediction, who's going to win that game, and even the Super Bowl MVP.
Yes. So, and of course, we'll be picking against against ChatGPT, and we'll see as far as who can do better. Like, can we actually beat ChatGPT?
Yeah. And AI is becoming a greater part of everybody's world, so we thought this would be a really cool way to incorporate it into the sports world.
Yeah, just having fun, and we'll kind of see if ChatGPT, like how smart ChatGPT is, I guess overall, right? Like,
can the Terminators really take over the world? That's what we're trying to prove.
That's oh man.
So how about we just start with our overall Lions record? Let's just start there.
Okay.
All right. I've got them down. I'm going to go 11-6.
Okay. So I got to scroll down to here. 11-6.
Yep.
I
mean, I'd like to see a 13-4, but I thought 11-6 it's a very realistic.
Yeah, I have to change it. For some reason, this thing is going in the wrong format. But yeah, that's what ChatGPT predicted as well. 11-6.
Okay.
So I have to 11-6. That's what you did. My prediction for the Lions record, I am going to actually go 10-7.
Okay.
So not much difference here. I'm just thinking that I still think they'll make the playoffs. I think they'll make noise in the playoffs. I am just thinking that there's a lot of new players on this team, and I think it might just take a little bit longer than some people are expecting to get on the winning side of things, like gel together is all. Yep. I think they're going to be a force at the end of the year. I just think that it's going to take maybe a little while to get to gel up. So that's all.
Perfect. All right. So MVP.
Yep.
So I really like this guy. So I'm going with Josh Allen from the Bills. I think that the Bills are finally going to put it together.
Okay. Dang, dude. I was actually gonna look, honestly, it's simple, right? Like, I think the easiest thing to pick for MVP would probably be Patrick Mahomes, right? I think that would be like an overall easy pick. I think he has probably the best chance to win it in terms of odds, but I am going to go with I'm going to go with CJ Stroud. I think he's an underdog to win it, but I think what's going to help him here is he's going to lead Houston to the playoffs, and he's just going to have a really good overall record.
Okay.
So, all right. And then of course ChatGPT picked Patrick Mahomes. So
all right. Okay. So I went first on those first two. So who do you got going to the Super Bowl?
Well, we'll go. ChatGPT has Chiefs versus Niners. I think that's pretty safe. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go a little weird on this one. All right.
Okay.
I am gonna reach way, way, way deep, and I'm gonna pull out Bengals versus Lions.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And I've got the Bills and the Lions.
Okay, that's a good pick too. I like that pick. Super Bowl MVP.
Well, I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna St. Brown.
Ah, all right.
So, which means I've got the Lions winning because typically the MVP comes from the winning team.
Right. All right. I'll go with Jared Goff. I was gonna do St. Brown myself. I thought that would be kind of like a I don't know.
Well, I didn't want to pick quarterback, right? So
It's always
I
a
could have
quarterback
gone.
though. That's why
It's almost always the quarterback.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, you go St. Brown. I could have picked
Jameson Williams.
No, not him. A running back. Holy crap, Gibbs. Could have picked Gibbs, right? I just didn't think the tight end had a chance. So it was either going to be Gibbs or St. Brown, and I went with St. Brown.
Yeah, I mean, we could pick like offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year, but we haven't really done that. So maybe later. I don't know.
Maybe later. We'll add that. We can add that one on.
Yeah. Okay. So those are our season predictions right now. Let's look at our weekly predictions. Okay. Yeah. We already did these. We did this before we came on the air. So we'll go through these real quick. Ravens at Chiefs. Steve picked Ravens. ChatGPT and myself picked Chiefs. Packers at Eagles. Steve picked the Eagles. Actually, everybody picked the Eagles. Panthers at the Saints. Steve picked the Panthers. Myself and ChatGPT picked the Saints. Vikings at the Giants. Steve picked the Giants. I picked, me and ChatGPT picked the Vikings. Patriots at Bengals. Everybody picked the Bengals. Steelers at the Falcons. Steve and ChatGPT picked the Falcons. I was the lone person here picking the Steelers. Texans at the Colts. Steve picked the Texans. Myself and ChatGPT picked the Colts. Cardinals at Bills. Everybody picked the Bills. Titans versus the Bears. Steve picked the Titans. Myself and ChatGPT picked the Bears. Jaguars at the Dolphins. Steve and ChatGPT, they picked the Dolphins. I went alone with the Jaguars. That was my upset for the week. Broncos at the Seahawks. Steve and ChatGPT, they both picked the Seahawks. I picked the Broncos. Raiders at the Chargers. Everybody picked the Chargers. Cowboys at the Browns. Everybody picked the Browns. Cowboys at the Bucks. Steve picked. I'm sorry. Commanders at the Bucks. My bad. Steve picked the Commanders. Myself and ChatGPT picked the Buccaneers. Rams at Lions. Everybody picked the Lions. Jets at Niners. Steve and ChatGPT. I'm sorry. Steve went with the Jets. Myself and ChatGPT went with the 49ers. So there we go. There is what we are looking at.
Here's my other prediction. Aaron Rodgers gets to play a full one whole quarter.
I was gonna say, like, all right. That yeah, I can go with that. I can go with the quarter.
A whole quarter.
Maybe just one drive. I don't know.
One drive. Well, I wanted to say that. I'm like, we'll go with the whole quarter. My bold prediction.
So that's our prediction so far for the NFL season. Let us know what you think. Well, predictions for the season and for week one, I guess we should say. Right? Yeah. Let us know if you think we can beat ChatGPT in our predictions here. We'll update week by week, and we'll see if we are better than AI. That's kind of scaring me because what if we're not?
What if we're not? Because that could change the betting industry. People are going to start throwing stuff into ChatGPT and start betting on what they say.
I'm sure people are already doing that.
I'm sure they are.
But anyway, what do you think, bro? Your final prediction. Are we going to beat ChatGPT?
I think we will.
Okay.
ChatGPT it's not real, so it's pulling somebody else's opinions, right?
Well, it's definitely,
And
I can see
we've
that.
done pretty good. I think we do pretty good when we make our predictions. So I just like that we didn't all pick the same and we were a little bit off. So the record's going to come out really cool.
Yeah.
At least this first week.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like that too, right? Like,
Yeah.
well, this first week has actually been pretty tough because it's hard to know just how, everybody's going to perform without having
Correct.
anything to go off of, like preseason, It can't really go off preseason so much. So like when it gets real, then we can kind of see how everybody, pans out.
Yep. That's why I picked the Panthers. That's my upset of the week. The Panthers winning.
We both got upsets on this one, so we'll see. But anyway, that's what we wanted to do. Hopefully, you'll let us know what you think of our predictions and our week 1 picks.
Yeah.
And we'll be back next week with the update.
I'm going to be winning.
Maybe. All right. Talk to everybody next time.
Okay, take care, everyone.
Thanks for listening to No Pads Sports Talk. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. While you're at it, help spread the word by leaving a rating and review wherever you listen to podcasts. Follow us on social media at No Pads Sports Talk.